Hello, and welcome to my part 3 video of my series where I help you use the LISS database. In this final video, I will be going over some advanced search features that I did not mention in the first video. I will be going over things such as Boolean phrases, um, filtering for full text, and also for scholarly reviews, and looking for references within your articles or journals. So let's get started. We're going to begin here at the LISS database. In my first video, I do show you how to get here. So if you're unsure of how to get to the LISS database, you want to go back and go ahead and review that video to get to this main screen. So let's begin. In the advanced search, you'll notice the differences is that you are now given 3 search bars along with additional boxes here, here, and also for the fields. In the basic search, it was just narrowed down to only one search box. With the advanced search features, you are able to add in Boolean operators or Boolean phrases, which includes the words and, or not. These Boolean operators are super helpful when you're trying to look for the precise article or journal that is pertaining to your search topic or your research paper or your assignment. If you want to know a little bit more about Boolean or phrases, we can go ahead and click this button question mark here under search to the next search modes. It'll give you a quick brief description of what that Boolean phrase is. You can go ahead and read that here. But it's just a really quick brief summary. If you want to know additional details or kind of like a full-blown detail, you want to click this link here. And once you click that, it'll open up a page dedicated to only Booleans here. You can see here. So let's maximize my screen here. And it gives you the words like I've mentioned before, and, or not, and it gives you examples on when to use and, or not. So one example for and is each results contains all search items. An example to give here is the search heart and lung will locate items that contain both heart and lung. For the example, or each result contains at least one search term. So the search heart or lung finds items that contain either heart or items that contain lung. For and in or, this will expand your searches significantly. When you're using not, this will decrease your results. How? Let's go ahead and take a definition. Results do not contain the specified terms. So when you're searching, say, the heart and not lung, it'll find items that contain heart but do not contain lung. So you can see by doing this, it will eliminate a lot of the resources or for articles that will contain not, for the phrases that are in the not section. So let's close this. And also to note, when you're working with Info 200 or some of your core classes, as I mentioned in video 2, you will most likely be looking for data or resources that are scholarly or peer-reviewed journals. So before beginning your searches in the LISS database, you most likely will want to check that off. And if for in my future or in future references, you would also want to use full text as well too, because it's really helpful when you're able to review the full article. That way you can review it, revise it, and use it in your projects or in your assignments or anything else that may be beneficial to you. Okay, so to begin, let's go ahead and we're going to be focusing on Info 200 back on the information communities. So I'm going to type down for my example, I'm going to write down information seeking, and it's already set defaulted to and I will put and gamers. Now you don't have to fill in all the boxes. As long as there's information here and here, it will look for these two search terms. So if it's blank, that is completely fine. You can also select here for the field. It is optional if you want to look up, say, all text fields, or if you want to look up, say, the abstract, the subject, ISBN, nodes, etc. You are able to do so. If not, it is defaulted to this select a field option, which it will search throughout all of these little mini tabs here. So let's go ahead and select search. And you'll see here, this one, it only came up with one result. So that means we can probably go back and switch or maybe update some of our keywords if we want to. However, if this does fit into your information community, which is Can Minecraft Playing Improve Teenagers' Information Literacy, if it does match up to your assignment or to your project, you can go ahead and click that. Again, you'll notice it is the title, it'll give you the author, and it'll give you how many times the reference has been cited and how many times it has been cited in this database. And underneath it, you'll notice it shows PDF full text. So then when you click on this link, you'll know that the file has a PDF full text. So looking here, it'll also give you what I just mentioned. It'll give you the authors, the source, the type, subjects, under what type of subjects it's under. You'll see it's information literacy education, academic library administration, so on and so forth. And here is the abstract. So you can quickly read the abstract here to see if it does meet your criteria. If it does, perfect. We can go ahead and click on the article and learn a little bit more. If not, then we can just go back to the researching phase and try to find other articles that are relatable to ours. But say, for example, this one is related to our information communities for gamers. So we'll click the PDF full text. And now here's the full text of the article. We can also print if you wanted to print, or if you want to download, you can download the file as well too. What I want to iterate here is the more important section that I have found to be to give you additional resources, which is under the references page. This page here is excellent when wanting to locate additional information for your assignment. So for this one, we're focusing on information communities. What is great here is that now you have additional resources to look for in your database when you want to look for new, say for example, new references. This one here, the case for video games and libraries and library review. Now you have this article here to see if it's pertained to what you're looking for. Not only that, you have all these additional resources to choose from now, which is perfect because the more you know, the better. The more references you have, the better. So let's go ahead and go back to our result list. And let's try to switch it up to say just information seeking for, say, games. Click search. So you'll notice here that the result is a lot more. Now it's out of 59. Now this is the great part about researching. It's going through all the articles and finding the exact one that you're looking for. As you progress on as a researcher, you'll learn how to use these Boolean operators more and more efficiently. That way you can locate the exact and precise article that you're looking for. So we can click here and we can scroll through all of these more articles to see if they find or if they have anything that deal with your assignment for, say, Info 200. And as always, if you do find an article that you've it is pertain to your research, you can click here and you'll be able to save that article onto your personal email, which you can always come back and click on it. I do hope that this guide has provided a little bit more insight into the advanced search feature for LISS. If you have any questions or concerns, do not hesitate to email me, and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. With that being said, this will conclude my video, and I do hope you all have a great rest of the year. Thank you.